this is my upward nose stop I was aiming for. There should be an eddy down here. Hopefully it has collected something. I don't see the bottom. It's going to be a fun dive. Here we go. Gatorade. An hour walk up here. It was sealed, and I'm gonna see if it's any good. Here we go. Tastes good, actually. Enjoy some of this real quick, and then we'll make another dive. I found where some fish have been cleaned back there. Skinned, it looks like, maybe filleted out. I think they might have been bass, actually. I'm not sure. I'll go back and get a closer look on my next dive. Stick with me. Gatorade thirst quencher. Great. Now it says cool blue and fruit punch. Two iconic flavors in one. Gatorade, if you see this, I could use a sponsor. Wishful thinking, right? "28 fluid ounces. All done. In the water. I think these are turtle eggs. I honestly think these are turtle eggs. They must have washed out from upstream. I wonder if they've been in the water too long. I'm gonna bury them up here in the sand. Go. Get plenty of heat from the sun right here. We'll see. Actually, no, we probably won't. But I did what I could do. I spotted two of them. Here's my next stop. I don't know if you can see from the side of the river, but that wall right over there, see how wet it is up on the side of it? Right up there on top, I believe right there is where they jumped from. I'm gonna dive down here and see if they've lost anything that I can find. Yes. No, but I can look for some. Yeah. Dana? Yeah, hey, how you doing? What do they look like? How long have they been in the water? Okay. Okay. Throw my box over here so I can move around a little bit better. So, right in there, okay? Ah, okay. Hey everybody, it is June 21st and I just finished my very first snorkeling trip of the year. I forgot to shave this off and paid for it today because my mask does not seal if I have a mustache intact. Anyway, still found some pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, the river is low and there's not as much traffic on it as what I expected. I didn't come prepared to clean the river this time around. And I wouldn't have had a big haul if I did. I saw maybe half dozen beer cans. I did find one Gatorade, 28 ounce. It was still sealed and I drank it. It's been over an hour ago. I'm good, so it was still good. But let me show you what I was able to haul out. I got two nice fishing lures. I don't believe I was recording when I got those. Found a golf ball. I wasn't recording on that, but I was recording when I found the sunglasses. Now this is at a place where people jump off of a clay bluff, and that water is deep this year. I'm talking 12-15 feet deep. So they were down there a ways. Didn't have my metal detector with me. There might have been something else they were still reaching the bottom. You could see footprints in the gravel and silt in the bottom where people were landing their feet. I found an old Views. I didn't know that they were still selling these. And one thing that I didn't realize till I got them out of my box there is they got a magnet in the bottom. I never knew that. I've always wondered if those pins in there were gold, because I do gold recovery. I'm going to have to check that out. But the one find that just baffled me, and I promise I did not put it there, is this. It says 2023 on it, Silver Eagle. The back doesn't look right for some reason. I'm thinking the back should have had stars. And it looks thick, and it's not real. It sticks to a magnet. Silver does not stick to a magnet. So I'm going to have to research this and find out just exactly what it is. It's counterfeit, whatever it is, because it shouldn't be sticking to a magnet. Anyway, it's still an awesome find. Looking around the edge and stuff, it doesn't look as crisp around the edges as what it should. So I don't know. Be something cool, I guess, to put in a belt buckle. If you had a belt buckle, it'd hold one. And I promise I did not put that coin in the water. There was no silt on it. There was no slime on it. It had to be lost today, but it was in the river in front of a campground where a lot of people swim. In fact, it was just not too far from a swinging rope, but it was in waist to knee-deep water. Right after finding the coin, as I was putting it in my box, I had a lady ask me from across the creek if I had found a pair of glasses. And so I spent about an hour or so looking for those glasses, and I never did find them. They lost them yesterday. They said there was a bunch of people out looking for them yesterday. They didn't find them, and I didn't either. It kind of bums me out. If somebody loses something, I like to be able to find it for them. Sometimes that's the way it goes. I hate that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, maybe subscribing if you haven't, and thank you for watching.